I just wanted to upload a video of a couple other dreams that I had. This is a very small channel, and I am only uploading this because I really feel like God wants me to. So I already uploaded another video, and I've noticed there's some dislikes and there's some likes. There's not very many views, but whatever, that's fine. It says right in the Bible that when we're, persecuted for his name, that's a good thing. So thank you. Thank you for your dislikes. Anyways, besides the dreams that I posted in the other video, did have a couple of other dreams. So I had a dream that I came home one day and I had multiple ceiling fans all over my house. This one and the one in the playroom in my house are the only two fans in the house. And there was like a lot in each room, and they were spinning and spinning and spinning. And in the dream, I said to my husband, "Why did you put these here? What are you doing? Like, why would you put all these ceiling fans?" And he's like, "I didn't put these here." And I woke up, and then after I realized that fanning, so I looked up the word fan, F-A-N, like fan in the Bible. And that led me to a lot of verses on something called winnowing of the wheat and from the chaff. And if you research that, it is linked to the harvest, and it is linked to separating the goats from the sheep, and basically it is linked to the rapture. And there's I think it's Isaiah 41 verse 10. I could be wrong. It might be Isaiah 40, but you could try Googling these words. It says, "And he will winnow them and carry them away." And I was like, wow, okay. I had no idea that there was anything called winnowing or that there was fans related to it. And that led me to start researching, different feasts. Like there's a feast of, bread and all these different like Jewish feasts I knew nothing about. I don't know anyone who's Jewish. And it's just weird because I didn't know anything about these things. And then I also had a dream the other day that I was driving and I was in the back seat of a car or whatever vehicle it was, and I was going down like a winding road really fast. It was kind of scary, but then my eyes drew to the front passenger seat had a white box in it, and I woke up and I was like, that was really interesting. Okay, why would God want to show me a white box? A couple nights later, I had a dream that this white utility, like, those white vehicles that look like they're, you know, for a company or, a truck, like a big, basically a white utility square. The pullback is like a square vehicle. I was backing up my car in the dream, and there was these people standing behind me, and they were like, na, 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 na. They were like singing like together, and they were like in my way. They were behind me, and I was like, get out of the way, thinking like, what are you behind me for? It was almost like Christmas carolers, but they weren't singing Christmas songs, but they were singing. And then as soon as they finally moved, I was like, okay, I can back up. As soon as I backed up, I noticed this white utility van drive by me, and the side of it turned and it just said asteroid, and it drove by. And then I've also had a couple of other dreams that off the top of my head I can't remember, but I'm going to have to start writing these things down. I also had two open visions, I'd like to say, where the first one was a blue, like a baby bluish. It was either a laundry basket and or a suitcase in my front entranceway of my house that lifted up off the ground and spun in a circle really slow and went back down. And then the other day I was waking up and I saw this like rose. It was like a rose coming down like this, like blossoming. And I said, if this is you, Jesus, blossom before you get into my hand. And I saw it open and land in my hand like really softly. And I woke up, and about 10 minutes later, my daughter, who had slept at my mom's house the night before, came home, and she walked directly up the stairs and she handed me something like that. And it was her Cinderella toy. And God has been speaking to me about Cinderella. Everywhere I turn, there's Cinderella stuff. And in my other video, I talked about the number 3975, which when you look it up means den of the serpent and hole of light to become a particle of light. And it also means ore. And I looked up ORORE, and there's a book that's called The Prince of Ore, which is the bride of Christ. And it talks about Jesus taking this like Cinderella type of woman as his bride. I just can't. Okay, like you can't make this stuff up, guys. You can't make this stuff up. And it's coming. I don't care what you say. Say whatever you want. And when your kids disappear, come and dislike my video then. You need to put your trust in Jesus. He is the only way. He is the way, the truth, and the life. And God, I just pray for anyone watching right now, including myself, show us the things we need to change. Fill us with your spirit and use us in these end times. Be with us, God. We need you. You're so beautiful. Open our eyes to who and how you are. You are so beautiful. And I'm so thankful for everything that you have given me in my life and every little sign and every little inside joke that you have with me, which also just came to my reminiscence that when I went to work the other day, I said to God, okay, if you're coming back, let me see a snowman because it was snowing, but there wasn't enough snow accumulated on the ground to have a snowman. And I thought, okay, maybe I'll see, one of those blow up snowmans on someone's lawn and it'll just be a coincidence. Well, I got to work and I'm a teacher. And when I walked in, the lady that I work with had placed this huge snowman on my desk. And she goes, oh, I thought this would be cute on the wall. And she put it up, and all day it was just sitting there staring at me. Huge, like 5 foot tall snowman. You guys, come on. Bye.